Hello and welcome back to Artisan Electrics channel for the final video of 2021, where I talk about what we've achieved in the past year, what we're planning on doing in 2022, and make sure you watch until the end because I'm going to reveal exactly how much we earned in 2021 and what our goals are for the coming year. First of all, I want to take the opportunity to say thank you to you guys for tuning in and watching our videos 3 times a week, and I hope that you've enjoyed all the content that we've put out in 2021. If you've got a favourite video that you particularly liked, let me know what it was in the comments because we can try and produce more video content like that for you guys. We're always trying to improve and we really appreciate it when you hit the thumbs up button on our videos. It helps us to make more videos like that. So in today's video, I want to do a replica of what I did last year and the year before. Basically every year what I do, for myself really more than anything, is I like to look at what I've achieved in the last year, and I like to set goals for the year ahead because I think it's really important to set yourself some goals so you've got something to focus on, something to reach forward to. It's always good to be trying to improve, and certainly when it comes to business and life in general, I think setting goals is really important. So I'll leave a link up here to the video I made last year where I set out my goals for 2021, and in today's video we're going to reveal whether I actually hit those targets in terms of YouTube subscribers on both channels and also in terms of our turnover and our profit from Artisan Electrics. So what has the last year been like? Well, let's face it, it's been pretty crazy, hasn't it? I know for many people it's been a really tough year, and for all of us there's been massive ups and downs. With the pandemic, with all the things that have been going on, it has been a challenging year. But for the construction industry in general, it seems like there's been more work than ever. And so for us as a business, I'm really thankful for the fact that we've had enough work, we've kept busy, and in fact we've really grown a lot in the last year. Just harking back to the previous video I made this time last year, I said in that video that I just hired my first 2 employees. That was Corey and Louise as a part-time admin person. So jump forward to a year later, and where are we at in terms of staff? Well, the business has grown massively. It kind of scares me how much the business has grown in the last year. We're up to 13 employees now, including myself and Lisa, and that is just insane. And then on top of that, we've got various freelancers and subcontractors which help us on a regular basis. So we've got a real big team now behind us, and I'm so proud of the team that we've built. We've got some amazing people that are part of our company. You've probably seen quite a few of them on the videos, but there are others who are just as amazing who work behind the camera, behind the computer doing the editing, behind the scenes, answering the phones, organising the work, doing lots of other important things for us, and we really appreciate each and every member of the Artisan team. In terms of videos, we've put out some bangers, and particularly a shout out to Lee because he had one video where it was just a little short video, how to strip an armoured cable, but it hit it's on 6.6 million views, I think. And so maybe some of you have actually discovered our channel through that little 60-second video clip, and now you're here watching today. If you are, welcome. We're really happy to have you on board as a subscriber, and I hope you'll enjoy the future content that we've got to put out because we've got loads of cool stuff coming in the new year. So I make this video every year. Hopefully it's of interest to you guys, but to be honest, I make it for me because I like to look back and see what I've accomplished. So earlier on today, I was watching the video from 2020 and I was pretty shocked as to how far we've come. And also I was reminded of some areas where we've not quite hit the targets that we aimed for, but in general, I think we've done really well with hitting the targets that we set out. Now, sometimes when we talk about money on YouTube and we're quite open about it, it can seem like a bit of a flex. And I just want to say I'm not here to do that. I'm not trying to show off or say, oh, look how much I earned or anything like that. I hate it when people do that, and I don't want to be the person who does that myself. All I'm doing is being open and honest about the figures to you. Some people might be surprised at how little I earned. Other people might be like, oh wow, that's a lot. I guess it just depends on your perspective, really. But I think it might be helpful for some people who are starting their own business or who are trying to grow their own business. I've certainly appreciated videos like this that I've watched on other YouTube channels like Ali Abdal, Graham Stephan, other financial related channels where they share openly how much they've earned, because it kind of shows you what the possibilities are and what is realistic as well. So I'm going to share with you at the end of this video exactly how much money we earned in 2021, how much of that was profit, how much we spent in 2021, and then I'm going to set some kind of targets for 2022. Mainly for me, so that I can look back on this in a year's time and go, oh my goodness, we completely lost the plot. Or, hey, yes, we smashed our goals. I like to make myself accountable and set goals that I think I can achieve and aim for those goals. And as I said in last year's video, I like to aim big and miss small. If you aim for a goal that you think is almost impossible, you might not hit that goal, but you'll get a lot closer to it than if you didn't aim for it at all. And that's always kind of my motto in life. So the goal of this YouTube channel, of course, is to make money, but that's only really so that we can sustain the channel, because without making money, we can't make videos. It costs a lot of money to run a channel like this, especially now we've got a production team behind the scenes, a lot of people that we have to pay to create the kind of high quality content that we're aiming for. So, okay, we need to earn money, but really for me, the goal behind this YouTube channel is not about the money. It's about creating great content that people will enjoy and actually us enjoying making them. When I started making YouTube videos 5 years ago, I didn't do it for the money because it's taken me 4.5 years of hard graft to get to the point now where the YouTube channel does earn money and is profitable, and I could probably just about live off of it. But those 4.5 years of me putting out videos week in, week out, not getting paid anything for them, well, let's just say if you did it for the money, you'd never start in the first place. But what I love is creating video content that is helpful, educational, a little bit entertaining. And so the goals for the channel for 2020 are simply to create amazing content that you guys will enjoy watching, that we will enjoy making, and hopefully we'll teach you something, some tips and tricks maybe along the way. Hopefully we'll entertain you a little bit with our mistakes and Corey's cheesy jokes, and hopefully you will keep coming back and watching our content, and you'll subscribe and hit the like button if you haven't done so already. So what were the goals that I set for myself for 2021? Well, in terms of YouTube, I set the goal of hitting 100,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel, Artisan Electrics. And I'm pleased to say we have smashed that goal. We're on 108,000, something like that at the moment. So I'm super happy because this time last year we were just about 40,000 subscribers. So we've more than doubled our subscriber base. And I did make a little sneaky comment in there last year that I wanted to overtake the YouTube kingpin, Thomas Nagy, in terms of subscribers. And we have done that as well. Kudos to Tom though, because he's putting out some great content. Tools for Sparks is my other YouTube channel, and I was aiming for 20,000 subscribers on that channel by the end of this year. I've fallen short on that, and the reason is I've just been so focused on the main channel that I haven't put out much content on Tools for Sparks recently. We're on about 12,000 subscribers on that channel, and the videos do keep getting views because people enjoy videos about tools. And I'm happy to announce that next year we are going on board with Tools for Sparks again. So we've got lots of great content that's going to be coming out on Tools for Sparks in the new year. The reason we can do that is because we've got a social media manager who's coming on board full time. Our media team is growing, and we're going to be investing more and more back into the YouTube channels so that we can create more content which hopefully will be enjoyable for you guys. So if you haven't subscribed yet to Tools for Sparks, make sure you do. It's a great little channel where we just do reviews and kind of unboxings and stuff on our favorite tools and the tools that are new that we'd like to share with you because maybe it'll be of benefit to you. So head over and subscribe to Tools for Sparks. There's a link in the description there. In terms of the main channel, by the way, the YouTube play button is on its way. It's not arrived yet. I would have loved to have held it here to show you guys, but unfortunately it's not arrived yet. But it will be here soon, and we'll definitely unbox that on the channel when it comes. Now, every year creates new challenges, and 2021 has been a year of challenges. We're a growing business, so naturally there are bumps in the road. And I'd just like to thank everyone who's on board with us in our team for helping us get over the hurdles, bearing with us when things didn't go perfectly smoothly. We really appreciate the professionalism that every one of our team has shown over the past year in helping us to grow to where we are today. And it wouldn't be where we are without all of you guys. So we really appreciate it. But most of all, we want to thank you viewers, because you loyal viewers who come back week in, week out, watch our videos, hit the like button, and you've been there from the start, many of you. Well, without you, we couldn't do the videos that we do. So we really want to thank each and every one of you for coming back and watching our videos regularly and hitting that like button, sharing them out with other people who benefit. We really appreciate it. The other thing that I've achieved in the last year, which I mentioned in last year's video, was my Electricians business course. That has continued to help a lot of people to start and run their own electrical businesses. If you don't know about it yet, basically it's a 14-hour in-depth video course that I've created where I share all my secrets of how I started Artisan Electrics, how I got it to where it is today. And many people have really benefited from running that course. It's given the confidence that they needed to get started on their journey to reach their life and business goals when it comes to starting an electrical business. So if you're interested in that, there is a link in the description, and I'm doing a one-off special deal for anyone who's watching this video. There's a 50% off discount code in the description so that you can benefit from that course and maybe get 2022 started off on a good note for yourself and your own business goals. Now, for Artisan Electrics as a business, I set the goal last year of hitting £500,000 of turnover with a £250,000 net profit. The previous year we did £325,000 of turnover and £130,000 of net profit. So I figured, okay, let's go big, £500,000 turnover, £250,000 net profit. Did we do it? Well, I'll tell you in a minute. You'll be surprised at the numbers. So what are our goals for the YouTube channels in 2022? Well, Artisan Electrics channel, we're at 108,000 subscribers now. I think we can hit 250,000 subscribers in 2022. But to be honest, my goal now is not so much about subscribers, because I don't want to become one of those channels where you've got millions of subscribers but hardly any views on the video. For me, it's not about numbers anymore, it's about people enjoying the videos. So what I want to do, and with our media team, what we're going to be brainstorming regularly now is how can we create the best videos? The videos that you guys will really enjoy watching, the videos that will appeal to a broader audience as well, so that more people can benefit from our videos. That's the kind of content that we're going to try and produce in 2022. And we've got an amazing start to the year, so make sure you've got notifications turned on, because in the next few weeks we've got the epic van tour video that's going to be dropping, where I share with you these two brand new vans that we've got fully kitted out. Absolutely epic video, so stay tuned for that. And I've also been back on the tools the last few weeks, and I've been making some epic electrical content. Me back on the tools, doing what I love the most, great electrical work, and filming it and sharing it on YouTube. So I hope that you guys will enjoy that. And as I say, in the next few weeks, all of these videos are going to start to drop. So I really hope that you'll enjoy those, and that will get 2022 off to a really great start. But we've got some more epic content planned for the rest of the year. And as I said, now that our media team is kind of built, we've got more people who can plow their energy into planning and creating great videos for you guys. So there's a lot to look forward to in 2022. And so if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. It's free. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll get regular video updates from us. We really appreciate every person who subscribes to our channel. So the question that everyone wants to know the answer to is, how much money did we earn in 2021? Did we hit the £500,000 turnover goal that I set for myself this time last year? And did we hit the £250,000 net profit goal? Well, drum roll please. Can you guess how much we earned in 2021? Now this shocked me. Well, it didn't really shock me because I've been keeping track of the numbers, but I'm amazed of how far we smashed it. So in 2021, our turnover was £720,000. So that's like 50% more than I had originally aimed for, nearly, which is huge, you know. That is a massive achievement. So really pleased with our turnover goal. However, there's a bit of a catch. What do you think our profit was? Well, we didn't hit our profit numbers, unfortunately. So in my head, I guess when I was sort of planning it and doing the last video, I was like, okay, we're just going to scale up, so the turnover will scale up and the profit will scale up accordingly. But of course, that's not really how it works in the real world. We've grown so fast in the last year that we've had to spend a heck of a lot of money to get to where we are today, to build the infrastructure to be able to run the business smoothly. We've been hiring, so we spent a lot of money on staff, we spent a lot of money on vans, tools, equipment, not to mention all of the money that goes into running this YouTube channel on a day-to-day basis. So although we turned over 720,000, which seems huge, we actually only made, well, only, it's still a good number, we only made £180,000 of net profit. So considering last year was £325,000 turnover and £130,000 profit, we've only actually made £50,000 more profit, but we've made like £400,000 more of turnover. So you can see a little bit of a disconnect there between turnover and profit, but that's real. Turnover does not equal profit, and when I show you the numbers of how much we spent, I think you'll realise why we've only got such a low profit number compared to our turnover. So for example, we spent £185,000 on materials, we spent over £150,000 on wages, over £68,000 on subcontractors, over £56,000 on freelancers to help support the YouTube channel and help it to grow, editing, cameraman, all that kind of stuff. Huge amounts of money that we spent. So our total overheads for 2021 were £285,000, and our total direct expenses, that's expenses directly associated with the doing the jobs like materials and subcontractors, was £255,000. So we spent over £500,000 just to keep the business ticking over. Now some of that was invested into infrastructure, like we've got the new vans, we had to get them racked out, we had to pay the deposits for those. One of the vans was bought outright, so some of that goes onto the balance sheet. But still, spending over £500,000 in 1 year, that like blows my mind. I remember when I was sitting in the van one day and I set myself the goal of turning over £100,000 in a year, and I thought like, wow, that'd be amazing if I turn over 100,000, and that was only like 3 years ago. And now here we are today, turning over an insane amount with a healthy amount of profit still, but it could be healthier. So one of my goals for 2022 is to increase that profitability percentage by making the business a bit more efficient, doing what we can to reduce unnecessary expenses, because I think percentage-wise we need to be a bit higher when it comes to our net profit. Now you might think, but 180,000, that's a huge amount of money. And that's true, that is a heck of a lot of money when you think about it. But that is not lining the walls of my bank account. I pay myself a minimal wage in order to just survive, live comfortably. All the rest gets reinvested back into the business, because now I feel responsible for 13 people's livelihoods essentially, plus all the freelancers and subcontractors that work for us regularly. I feel responsible for them. So I'm trying to build up a little bit of a war chest so that if there was a few months where things went really bad, we would still be able to pay everyone's wages. All of these things are important when it comes to growing a business, and that is down to me. So believe me, I'm not rinsing it, but I can live comfortably thanks to this amazing business that we've built. So I'm very thankful for that, and that's all I ever wanted really. My goal has never been to be rich, to be a baller or whatever you call it nowadays. My goal is simply to be financially free, to build a business that can support me and my family to do what we want to do, what we love doing, and we're kind of getting there, you know, so I'm really grateful for that, and part of that is you guys watching the videos, part of that is the amazing staff that we've got working behind the scenes. So we've got big things coming for 2022 in terms of YouTube, Tools for Sparks content coming, Electricians business course, and we've got more courses coming. I did say last year we had more courses coming and we've just not had the time to put into it, but 2022 is the year when we're going to really try and get those courses out, because we've got waiting lists from you guys who want, for example, the YouTube course that I was talking about a while ago, the EV charging course, really exciting things coming with those, so stay tuned for that as well. And in terms of turnover and profit for Artisan, I think we can easily turn over 1 million next year, no problem. My goal really now is not about numbers again, it's about people, it's about helping people to get the great electrical work that they want. So our business just grows organically as demand increases. We don't really spend any money on marketing because YouTube does a lot of the marketing for us. So my goal is not like, yeah, I want to hit £2 million turnover or want to hit this profit. What I want really is to grow naturally and organically at a pace that's sustainable, to be able to keep up with demand, to be able to keep growing the amazing team that we've got, because we've got some brilliant people working for us. Every single person who works for us, I genuinely care for and I genuinely like them. And it's, you know, it's not every day that you can say that you work for a company where you like every single person who you work with, you know, that's really cool. So we want to build that team. It's not just a business, but it's a team of people who care about each other, want each other to grow and support each other, and we love the fact that we can take you guys on the journey with us and you can see what's going on, you can feel like you're a part of it as well, and hopefully our videos and all the stuff that we do is helpful for you guys. Maybe it inspires you to try and do your absolute best at whatever you do too. If it does, then really we've done what we want to do, which is to benefit and help as many people as we can. So that's it. That's enough of me waffling now for 2021. You will see more of me in 2022 though on the channel doing some actual electrical work, so stay tuned for that. But mainly I just want to say from the whole Artisan team, thank you so much for all your support. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care and have a great 2022.